says that you can't just sell all the things online? Now, the number one question I get all the time is, Tiffany, how do we move products and services online as well as we do offline? Now, there's two things I'm going to cover today separately. One is going to be online. The second is going to be offline. I decided to bring live talent into the room, and I really want you to say hello to the sound engineer, the makeup artist, the production broadcast producer.
Media.
Exactly. What else? What are the other titles?
Media
manager. Okay. Now, one of the very first things that is vital for you in one of the very first things that's vital for you in producing an effective way to sell products and services online. And I want to start here. It starts with a frame. So my goal during this time is to show you how to sell online and how to move a product or service, and also to show you the difference between moving a low ticket item and a high ticket item. Now I have my amazing assistant. Everybody's going to say, hi, Kayla.
Hey.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
Okay. And there's two things. So number one, you need a frame. Decide on what part of your office, your studio, or your home that you're going to have a dedicated place that you set up that you don't move. Right now, I'm in Studio B in the Do the Damn Thing Studios in Phoenix, Arizona. And this is where we produce these type of experiences. Our many lights. Now, we have multiple studios here, and we could makeshift and use this for 3 or 4 different things, but we use it for just one. I wish you could see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on Instagram. So if you head to Instagram on the Do the Damn Thing page, I'm going to take off this device if I can. I can do this, right? He's like, oh, you're going to drop it is what you're going to do. But I wanted to show you really quickly. Actually, I'm not going to take it off. You see these lights? So we have multiple lights like this that are constantly. We have a station that's over there. And this is set up for us to have statically all the time. So that way, the only variable thing that's moving is me. This allows for us to move, talk, sell, position, create on a regular basis. Now, the second thing I'm going to tell you is you have to have something cute in the frame. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, I have, I'm going to have a cup, a bear, or something else. But truthfully, I decided to have something way cuter in my frame. Say hello to cuteness.
Hi.
Okay. So I decided to have something cute, way cuter than a cup or a flower or a thing. I just decided to have a human. Now, why did I decide to have a human? Because I thought there was nothing cuter to put in my frame than my amazing daughter, who is here in the DTDT studio today, getting to the next level of media management, broadcasting, her broadcasting engineer certification, and her makeup artist status. Now, it's tempting to look at low ticket items that you have and you say, okay, great, I have these things. So I brought a couple of different things from the DTDT studio. So one by one, Kayla's going to hold up each and every one so that you can take a look at the different items that we have. And what I want you to think about is, like, ask yourself this: do you have these level of things sitting inside of your home office, inside of your company? The reason why this is so important for me is because if you are a high ticket provider and you mess around and you're going to yourself, oh, let me hold up this item and let me tell everybody right now, today, shot glasses are on sale for $5.99. As tempting as it is to wake up and sell this item only, and I don't want you to think that they're not viable. As tempting as it is to sell this item only, the truth is that this is an accessory to your core sale. It's an accessory to your core sale. There is no limit to what you can sell online, but the way that you frame what's in front of the end user will make or break the experience. So I have two options. I'm teaching today a class, but this class could have been how to sell 100K from a stage. This could have been how to have a $1 million team. This could be how do you set up a physical studio. This we could have done this training on an infinite amount of things. That's driving me nuts. So this we could have done this type of training on hold on, give me 1 second as I have the tiniest technical difficulty. Tiniest. So we could have done this type of training, and it could even be on how do you build a relationship with your daughter, right? Like, how do you go like this and build a relationship with your daughter? But the things that are in the frame are the accessories. The things that are in the frame are the accessories. Now, I'm going to go through a quick segment and I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a teaching and I'm going to show you how to use or position a low ticket item inside of a high ticket world. That's my goal and objective with this. How do you position a low ticket item in a high ticket world? The key is to have the items present when you're teaching and make them an inferior part of the experience. Now watch. You know, I really truly think that leadership is one of the most important things that we could ever embark on as CEOs. I never ever thought of myself as a leader, but I realized that being a leader is so much more than just showing up. I realized that being a leader was so much more than just employing people. Being a leader was being the same person behind closed doors as it was in front. And it forces you to be consistent in being committed to making the hardest decisions. Some of the things that I use in my leadership or my leadership journey is this bracelet. I know this sounds wild but this Do the Damn Thing bracelet that we have here, we give out in our programs, this one of the things that allows me to feel most confident, because there's a lot of times that I'm saying to myself, man, like, I really don't know if I'm ready to do the thing. But having this bracelet on in the midst of all my other fancy jewelry really puts me in the position of being in the right mind frame, feeling the most focused, being the most excited, because you need a visual reminder to keep yourself strong. Leadership is the most overlooked part of growth when it comes to scaling a company. It is not sales or systems. It is leadership, because leadership and your people and your company culture go hand in hand. If you really want to up the game when it comes to scaling your business for the rest of this year, walking into the next, stop focusing on the systems, head into leadership lane and ask yourself, am I the kind of person who is worth following? Like, at the end of the day, that's the most important question, I feel like, for every leader. Period, end of subject. So as you see, I really didn't focus. My topic was not about come get this bracelet. My topic was highly focused on me being a leader, and that I need to be reminded every day that wearing this bracelet is what gives me the confidence to go and make hard decisions. Does that make sense? You saw that? Okay. Now, the next thing that I have, so our lovely assistant here is going to show you. I hope she's going to hold this up to the camera.
Each one?
Just one. We're going to hold it up right here. Okay. So this is and let me just put it here really quickly for those of you on Instagram. So here you go, Mama.
Thank you.
So this particular item is a magnet. And this magnet, what's important about it for me is that it's a reminder. It goes on my fridge. It basically says, to win, sometimes you have to be willing to fail 97%. To win, sometimes we have to be willing to fail 97%. I used to think that you had to win 97% in order to be considered a leader or a winner. And that's not even close to being the truth. I used to write this down, but I wanted it to be somewhere sometimes you need visual reminders while you're like with wherever it is that you're going and with what you're doing. Visual reminders like this make it really easy for me. Again, what I just did is I created a piece of content. I added the smaller item inside. So think of yourself as doing a training and having one thing present all the time that's super duper cute or that's true to your brand. Now, you can't put your child or your kid or your wife or your husband in the frame because they are not for sale. I have to make sure I put that public disclaimer before someone's like, Tiffany, we're on the website and we can't find Kayla for sale. Okay, that is not an option.
$25.
You know what?
$25K.
$25. You know what? I am over this. $25K. Listen to me. Yes. So the key is to have the items within the frame. Let me show you another way of doing this. All right, guys. So we are about to go deep down and build out our story funnel. Okay, because really you're one story away or you're one moment away from telling your story to change everything in front of you. So I'm going to grab my Do the Damn Thing notebook. And in my Do the Damn Thing notebook, which I love because it says, we won't settle. I really wanted to say, we won't settle, mother, but then I can't really do that. That won't go too far. Kayla's like, wait a second. This here, I'm going to grab my Do the Damn Thing notebook and I'm going to get started and I'm going to write. This is not the focus of the item, of the conversation. What we're going to do is the focus, and this is the tool I'm using to do it. That's going to allow you to, she's like, what would happen? It's noise, don't worry. That's what's going to allow you to take your product, show it to the world, and put it down. Now, could I include a link to the notebook? Sure. Yes, I can. Can I mention the notebook again? Yes, I can. But what I don't want to do is make the notebook the most important. I don't really want to make the book the most important unless it's a book launch and I'm in the middle of like a focus effort on doing this thing. Does that make sense? Unless I'm doing a focus effort on doing this thing, I don't want to focus all my energy and effort talking about the book. What I can do is have the book here in the frame of which I'm talking. Now, I could go on and on about the different products that we have, but my goal is to get you to entertain these three things. That if you set up a structured place, number one. Number two, you have something really cute in your frame. Number three, and that you like. It's the other part. And number three, you take the time to use the item. Very often you see me on camera with a DT shot glass, and this DT shot glass becomes a not focal point, but a really big part. Like we just did Tequila with Tiffany yesterday. And if you're curious about what Tequila with Tiffany is, head to tequilawithtiffany.com. It is where one time a week we are together, women are together, connected and sharing the moment of simply having a drink virtually. And I give them the game raw and uncut from my friends and peers and people who are running some form of a game. And I say a game, meaning they're playing something to win. That's it. So they're failing and winning weekly, and learning that is delicious. Now, this could have been the product, but this is not what's important. What's important is the energy and environment that it's in. Having this on the table and visual for everyone to see allows me to go, oh, if you want one of these shot glasses, like for anyone who's watching this, I think I said that we do like 33% off. Some link is going to go here. If you want the shot glass or the book or this or any of this stuff during this time, we're going to be providing a 33% off link to most items. And if not, it is some other great, awesome discount. Selling online is easy. Low ticket is what I focus on. I'll focus on high ticket later on today, so you'll want to come back and watch that. But low ticket items, you should be moving one a day. One a day, 30 days out of the week, 365 days a year. Do the math. Take out your calculator right now. If you sold this shirt for $33, now this shirt we sell for $250 outside of a program. It's a program shirt for DTDTU, and it's our boss shirt, a person that doesn't have time to manage your insecurities. But let's say we took this shirt. And this shirt, well, this is a shirt I feel like everybody should have in their world, because it allows you to show up faster, and then you can just keep your mouth shut and just stare at people. You get it? You could just keep your mouth shut and just stare at them and say, and then you give them the eyes that say, like, say something. Now, this particular shirt, we sell for $33. So do the math. If you had an item where you sold for $33, 33 times 5 or times 7, I'm not going to do the math because I screwed it up the other day. So 33 times 7, can you believe Mom screwed up math? She's like, yes, I did.
231.
I was like, yeah, I got this. Stay strong, Tiffany. Okay, so $33 times 7 is $231 times 4.
I can't do that in my head.
I know. I can't do that with a sheet of paper.
$924.
$924. Okay, so $924 times 12 is
$11,088.
$11,088. You can do a whole lot in your world with $11,088. If you don't have a product right now and you're like, Tiffany, what are you talking about? Come up with one. Create one. Make one. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a button. Sell the buttons. It doesn't matter to me. Sell the stickers. Sell something. One a day over the course of the year will absolutely change your year. 2 a day. Imagine if we multiplied that. If you can go ahead and run your math off of something that you have and tell me what it is, and put it inside of this thread. I'm just using this as an example. And yes, you can have this shirt at that same discount as, while supplies last, because we'll actually be shipping them from Phoenix, and we don't have a ton of them. Okay. This has been so much fun. Selling online. Can I really move a unit? The answer is yes. Selling online. Kelly, what do you think about selling online?
It's a boss.
It's boss. It's boss. Fair. If you have any questions, let us know. If you have any questions for our sound engineer, please let us know. She's available for a Q&A later on today. If you are trying to figure out what product, please begin to brainstorm now and then share the item, the link, the concept, and put it in your frame. That is how you'll move more faster and how you'll add another 10, 20, or 40% into your bottom line. But everyone should have one item that we add in. The end. Bye.